how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all right and had a great week. If you didn't, it's okay too because better things are on their way. I have been pretty busy with university this week and I've also been really sick due to the terrible air quality and changing weather. Literally everyone in my family is sick right now. So that's why my voice sounds a bit weird. Well, anyways, today we're painting a really cute cat with inks again since I've been pretty obsessed with them and plan to get better at using them. So before we get started, I just want to say that if you wish to support my work, please like and subscribe and maybe share the video with other people. While you're at it, please also follow me on my Instagram at nushes.serendipity. And if you want to get a picture of your pet painted like this, then you can always send me a DM on my Instagram and ask for a commission. So I started off with a very light pencil sketch and added clean water to some parts of the cat. I'm following a wet on wet technique where you wet the surface first and then add saturated ink on top of it. It gives this awesome bleeding effect which is perfect for painting fur. I mixed orange and brown ink for this, and yes, if you're desi, you might have noticed this steel plate which all of us have, well, almost. I don't have a ceramic palette since I normally use acrylics and my DIY palette, but maybe if I continue using inks more often, I might buy one in the future. Anyways, as you can see, the ink spreads so nicely and it leaves this blurry but also fuzzy effect on the cat. Now this wet on wet painting technique is quite unpredictable as the ink bleeds everywhere there is water. So to have some degree of control on the ink, I add water in sections and when I'm satisfied, I move on ahead. Also, you can see my brown ink came with this bust up cap, so I'm just using it as it is because I couldn't even open the lid properly. So yeah. Oh, by the way, this is that claw tie thingy. I didn't even notice it was there, but now when I'm editing, I'm really bothered by it. So apologies if you are too. Now moving on to the eyes, this breed of cute cats has such round and big eyes, it's unreal. Like it literally looks like a stuffed toy. I added a layer of brown ink at first and let it partially dry. Then I moved on to adding the black ink on top of it, and that gave a really nice gradient and it was similar to the colors of the reference photo, which I'm also going to attach over here. Okay, so one important thing to note is that when inks dry, no matter how pigmented the color is, it's going to be a few levels lighter. So if you want really saturated and vibrant colors, you'll need to work in layers. For the tongue, I mixed red and orange inks and again did the wet on wet technique that gave a really good texture to the painting. I also occasionally added some dark brown strokes on the rest of the body, and since now the ink is dried, the strokes are more defined and pigmented. One thing about inks is that you cannot really mess up. So especially when doing this wet on wet technique, you can always fix the colors, I mean to some extent, by going in with another layer of pigment. The washed away ink effect doesn't even require you to be neat, and it's one of those techniques I never could get with watercolors. For the finishing touches, I wanted you all to see the painting closed up. I'm using a white permanent marker, and oh my god, the shine makes the whole painting way better. I'm also going to touch up on the nose with some brown ink. And we're done. Okay, so I was so proud of this painting. It's literally one of my beginning art pieces with ink, and I've improved so much already. Before this, I also painted 3 other animals, and they turned out to be really adorable as well. Once again, if you're interested, you can commission me to paint your pet's illustrations. Just send me a DM or an email on the socials linked down below. And that being said, take care, see you next Sunday, bye bye.